Hello there guys and welcome to the second race of the 2-week mini championship in MLL in Abu Dhabi. So after a terrible race in Mexico City, I am here for a little bit of a redemption. But unfortunately I'm having some internet issues in the last few days before the race and hope it doesn't happen today, well, that time, and it's happened. It's happened. I got disconnected. Well, at least it's qualifying, so I can rejoin. And I was rejoining, and it was all going pretty much decent, and I was taking control, but it wasn't working that much, and I decided to quit to the main menu, but it wasn't happening that much, but needed to do for the second time, so I don't know what happened, so I rejoined once again at you must be joking. You must be joking! Ah man, I get considered as a DNF. Ah man, this is just terrible. It's terrible, man. You cannot do this to me. DNF in Qualy. I don't know. Well, this is Qualy. Well, that means that I'll be starting in last if everyone sets lap times, if it set me. So yeah, qualifying is over for me. And that means that I need to do a great comeback if my internet allows it. At the end of qualifying, Loveling set a lap time of 121.577, which put him into pole position, followed by 3 drivers from Sky, Alejandro Daza and... oh wait, no, 2 Sky drivers. Alexis qualified 4th, but he's an SPR driver. Torm qualified 5th, and we see that he's on MLC. So after leaving his esports team, he decided to join MLC. Sanz qualified 6th position, Feathers making 7th, Stark in 8th, Ivan in 9th, Baldo in 10th, Stark and Baldo are my teammates, Pablo in 11th, Rodríguez Bala in 12th, Misaki in 30th, Barretero in 40th, Mora in 50th, Argon in 60th, an SPR driver which the name of Sarai qualified 70th and is the slowest driver to set a lap time in this session. I qualified last place but did not set any time. Well, I don't know in which position would I qualify, but maybe I could have been into like the top 10. But, well, hope we can do a great comeback and hope the internet doesn't ruin our race. But before we begin this race, let's see the previous strategy. It's gonna be a medium hard, and also in this race I decided to use the time trial setup, and this time I did not change anything from the time trial setup. And I lowered the fuel down to 51 kilograms, just a little bit like usual, but the only difference is the setup. And with that, let's begin now the race, the final round of the 2-week mini championship of MLL. And now we are seeing that players got ready, and the 5 red lights are being turned on for the Abu Dhabi race, and we are underway for the final round of the 2-week mini championship, and we head into turn 1, seeing that Barretero has left the race and is letting his AI drive, and another driver has left the session. Oh boy, 2 drivers now left the race, and we head into turn 4, and we head into... Once again, I got sacked by the internet. Man, that is terrible. Oh man, hope I don't, well, the AI doesn't get involved into a DNFing crash, and hope there is a safety car when I rejoined, or after I rejoined. And the good thing is that when I rejoined in lap 3, we were in a safety car and the AI did not get involved into any crash. So that is a blessing. As long as the internet doesn't suck us once again, the comeback is gonna begin right after the safety car ends. And the time when the safety car ends is at the end of lap 4 and lap 5. We begin the comeback, but it is gonna be a little bit slow because the tires that are in front of us are not that just in front of me. They are only 3/10, so it's gonna take a little bit of patience, and Bartero is trying to overtake us around the outside, but I overtook Mora down the inside. Now we are up a position, up 8P14, but Bartero is trying to overtake me, and Mora tries to re-overtake me. I think we made some contact, and well, we're back to P16, but I'm trying to overtake down the inside the two drivers. I tried to do a double overtake, but it was not that successful, and I only overtook Mora, but Mora is re-overtaking me. We are wheel to wheel, and he re-overtook me around the outside, and we are back to P16. That is not an ideal one, and Roblin is out of the race, and the safety car got deployed, and we are seeing that. Ooh, that is a terrible crash. He spun exiting turn 9, I think so, and crashed into the inside wall and damaged his suspension, but that was a huge crash. Well, that is just such a shame for Lublin, and even more shame to me that I spun. Ah man, we are now down to last place. Well, at least Baldo was the only driver who was behind me, but he's my teammate. We see that Bartero and Alejandro, the two guys, are boxing. I think they're gonna box for hard tires, I think so. And we are about to overtake these drivers, and they're gonna box for hard tires. We are up 8P12 because more drivers boxed than these two guys. So we are getting into the bunched up field, and we heat up our tires. And let's wait until the safety car ends. And at the end of lap 7, the safety car ends. And we are in P11, I think someone boxed later on, and Bora has left the race, and now the AI is letting him drive. And now we are up into P10, and the engineer is recommending me to box for hards on lap 15 instead of lap 14, and Feather's neck is overtaking me down the inside, but I did not calculate the space, and that means that I made contact with him and I spun. And we are down to P16 and last. Ah man, that is not a great way to have a safety car relaunch. I think a terrible way. And with that, I think it demotivated me to drive here in Abu Dhabi. I did not train that much. Yeah, that's a little bit of a shame for me. But yeah, because of it, I'm not that motivated to drive. And someone spun. It was Barretero, and also Charlar spun. We are heading to sector 3, and we break it. No! Ah, man, forgot to brake well in that corner. Ah man, I locked my rear brakes. I think I forgot that it could happen there. A thing. Well, I think I knew it would happen that day. And I got the track limit warning, because I was trying to get into the pit lane, but the game considers it as a corner cut. Ah man, this circuit is a little bit bugged. We're boxing for hard tires, and now the gap between myself and the rest of the field is now like 30 seconds, so now the race is extremely ruined. These two mistakes costed my race. Unless the safety car gets deployed, and hope it gets deployed. But man, locking my rear brakes there and on such a violent way and crashing into the wall, oh man, that is just the thing to be ashamed of. But unfortunately, laps passed and looks like there won't be safety cars in this race after that safety car that happened in like lap 5. We are on lap 15 and the pit window has opened for the drivers who did not take any front wing damage and they boxed for hard tires. Mora is down to P16 and it's his AI. He left the race and it's his AI driving the car. And now he's 32 seconds behind me. And to make things worse, I have a 3-second time penalty. Storm wasn't going pretty well. He's down to P12. Aragon boxed. And I think he's gonna be for hard tires. And looks like... no, he's going to box for mediums. He boxed for mediums. For other sets of mediums. And meanwhile, I am still hoping for another safety car in this race, so I can at least have chances to make the comeback of the race. Lap 22, I was wandering at the back of the field, and the virtual safety car got deployed. So yeah, that means that maybe it can get converted into a full course safety car. And so I was begging that this gets converted into a full course safety car because I need it. Although yeah, I'm at a disadvantage because I have 6 seconds of penalties accumulated now. Had another 3-second time penalty, and I have new sets of soft tires, so I can use them. And it's 7 laps to go, so it's not gonna be a bad decision. And also we are up into P14 because Barretero is now down the order, and I think he left the race. But we see that my teammate Stark is out of the race, but he retired in the pit lane, so I don't think it's gonna provoke a safety car, full course safety car, and unfortunately it did not. Virtual safety car is ending, and it's the end of the race. Well, not the end of the race, but last third of the race. And every lap it's getting less likely that the safety car gets deployed. Man, that is not a good thing. Although yeah, we are up into P13, but oh man, it is not a good race. I wasn't that motivated to race after these two big mistakes that I have done in lap 8. And yeah, I think it's over for us. It's over. And I think we're gonna finish in that position unless 3 more drivers retire and I can get points, but no, I don't think it's gonna happen. On lap 26, we are still wandering in P13 and still no safety car, and we can turn 12, and once again we locked our rear brakes. But the difference between lap 8 and on this lap is that we saved the car, so at least it wasn't pinning the car into the wall and damaging our front wing. But yeah, no safety car, and with that, no more safety cars. I don't think the safety cars will get deployed. It's only 4 laps to go. No, 3 laps to go. Nah, it's not gonna happen. And I think we're gonna finish P13. At the same lap, I was heading to turn 9 and exiting that corner. I spun. And oh my goodness me, I'm gonna get lapped. So I must go fast. Well, not that fast as the leaders, but fast enough to not get lapped by the next lap and a half. So we end lap 28 and we don't get lapped. we're safe now. So let's go a little bit focused so we don't do these mistakes once again in the next lap. And we are seeing that our tire is at like more than 60%, so we must be having in mind about that thing. So we must not behave like we are having new tires. And ending lap 28, fortunately we did not get lapped. So Alexis Romero wins the Abu Dhabi race, as you can see, and with that we secured P13. It is not likely we're gonna get P12, not even P11, not even the point spot. Well, at least we are gonna get P13, although it's not much to be thankful about. But, well, at least we finished the race without getting lapped. It is much better than the things we have gotten in Mexico in the previous round and on Qatar in Elysium Racing Series, where we got lapped. And this time, although yeah, we did not finish in the points, but we didn't get lapped. We are heading into turn 9, braking into a 50-meter mark a little bit calmly because we have P13 secured literally, and we are about to head into the hotel section. Turn 12, we are doing it decently, and into turn 13, then 14, we did not spin, although yeah, we ran a little bit wide, but we are weaving a little bit, and we made a 360 spin on purpose because we have nothing to lose, and we are doing some aggressive driving, and we are finishing in reverse, and we finished P13. Although yeah, it's not a great race, it was indeed a horrible race, but we had the chance to finish the race with some style, so we cannot, well, yeah, I was a little bit angry about it, but no, I was gonna say some words, but no, I'm not gonna say. Yeah, I was a little bit angry about the race I got, but well, at least I did not get lapped, so that is a little bit of a plus. Here is the race results. Alexis Romero won the race. Then in second came Ivan. And then Rodríguez Bala, who won the driver of the day, started P12 and finished P3. Alejandro finished 4th. Dorn finished 5th. Misaki in 6th. Valdo, my teammate, is the only driver who finished in the points. Finished P7. Pablo finished P8. Feathersnake in P9. Daza in 10th. Argon in P11. Xarar in 12th. Myself in P13. And I am the only driver, the last driver who finished in the lead lap. We see that Daza got the fastest lap of the race, so no one got a single point. The driver who least got points that aren't 0 got 2 points. And Barretero and Mora, these are the drivers who, despite finishing the race, but they did not finish as their own drivers. Instead, they were the AIs who finished the race and got lapped. And yeah, that is it, guys. And the mini championship is over. And unfortunately, I did not score any single points. But yeah, that is it. Hope you have enjoyed a little bit of the video. If not, well, okay. Hope you will get enjoyed in the next video. So see you there. Goodbye.